What's good, y'all? So I'm here to talk about Married to Medicine. Oh, child, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got a lot to say about this episode. More so specifically two people, Dr. Simone and Dr. Contessa. Child, we finna talk about it because they got a lot going on for real. Okay, so the episode starts with Dr. Contessa doing herself a party. She said she wanted to throw herself a party before she turns 50. So I believe this is her 49th birthday. So she went all out, do herself a party, because no one else has thrown her a party before. Okay, then we got Quad talking to King about IVF. I like Quad. I'm happy for her that she left Dr. G and she's living a good life. You know, she's not over there suffering with him anymore. But I got my good eye on King because in the scene in the confessional, I don't know, he was just giving, he didn't want to be bothered with her or something. Like, I'm trying not to like prejudge, but I don't know, like, cause he was good last season, but I don't know what's going on with this, you know, I don't know. Like, King, what's going on? Quad, keep your eye on that, you know what I'm saying? And then later in the episode, he made like a joke or something about wide back or something like that. Obviously, Quad doesn't have a wide back, but I don't know, you just have to watch. I mean, I'm not saying that's what he was doing, but some people do like disguise jokes. It's like ways to try to make you insecure about stuff, and a lot of times stuff that's not even there. So yeah, I don't know. King, I got my eye on you. That's I don't know. Quad, keep your spidey senses engaged, sister. I don't know. Yeah, cause clearly Quad don't have a wide back. Quad's body is really T, like its body goes. So shout out to Quad, actually. So it could have just been a harmless joke, but at the same time, I don't really like people that make jokes at their partner's expense. You know what I'm saying? Especially for like no reason. Like, I don't know, like no. Contessa is complaining about Scott to Brandy. And also, was she trying to give her advice or something and telling her something about, oh, we've been together? I don't know. Contessa, baby, just keep your advice. You can't give nobody advice. You and Scott over there in shambles, and you're not happy, clearly. So everybody show up in their 70s attire to Dr. Contessa's party, except Dr. Damon. Y'all know that man do not be dressing up for these parties. Every time they have a theme party, he gonna walk in with his scrubs on or something casual on. That man is not dressing up for the party. As y'all see Dr. Mimi husband, what is his name? Dr. Mimi husband. Did y'all see his wig? He was giving Pinky from Friday. He looked he looked just like Pinky from Friday in that wig, honey. That was funny. So Contessa and her family show up, and Scott got his mama Joyce wig on, and Toya with her shady self gonna tell Scott like, oh, you did such a good job, Toya, you know that man ain't throw that party. And then he just gonna eat it up and just go along with it. Like, Contessa and Scott just be lying bad. Like, I guess he just let her lie or say whatever she want to say. So I guess he kind of just be going along with stuff because he don't really know what lie she done told. So I think he just try to like go along with it to not make her look bad. So I guess in his mind, he's like, well, she told Toya I do her the party, then I'm gonna just go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he really just was trying to take credit, honey. I don't know. So Scott do a speech. He ends his speech by saying, a long time ago, his mom said that Contessa is like Rose from Titanic. She'll jump back on the boat for you. That is not a compliment. Oh my God. When you get older, more mature, and you know what I'm saying, you start to realize stuff, that is not a compliment at all. Like, and his mom probably meant well. She probably thought it was a compliment, but it's not a compliment, honey. Like Quad said, when Quad was in the confessional swimming down and leaning out back her, they had me hollering when they put Quad at the bottom of the screen and brought her back up. Like, y'all, I was over there hollering. But seriously though, why do y'all think women have to go through all this stuff to get love? You know what I'm saying? Or to deserve love? Like, that's crazy. Like, you supposed to do the absolute, like, it gotta be some type of struggle, heartbreak, pain. Like, you gotta go through it. You gotta have all the badness, you know what I'm saying, to in the end have what you perceive as good. Sure, if I gotta go through all that for it, you know, you go through things in life and you supposed to be there for your partner, but why in the beginning am I just going through the ringer? I'm not getting nothing beneficial from the relationship. I'm just going through the ringer. So maybe 5-10 years from now we could be married and you know whatever, like, and I'm the one putting in the most effort and most work in the relationship. Like, that's crazy. That's no. And I do think Dr. Simone and Dr. Contessa, unfortunately, I really think they are miserable in their marriages, but we'll get Dr. Simone in a minute. Okay, the women end up asking Contessa, was she okay with planning her own party, or did she want Scott to plan it? And they got into a little back and forth. And Contessa says, why is it about him? I'm happy with the party that I do myself. And this is my thing with it. Yeah, it shouldn't be about Scott, but at the same time, if you're going to get married and become into a union with a man, you shouldn't be doing everything by yourself. You shouldn't have to operate as a single woman. That's fine. I mean, Quad is in a relationship with King now, and then King do her party last week. Like, I think that's how we was introduced to King. He had to do her party. So he do her party, and they just, you know what I'm saying, like, in a fairly new relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying, they've been together, what, a year or two? So, you know, but you've been married to somebody 20 years, and they can't put forth the effort to throw you a party. It's like, she's like a prime example of a married single woman. Why do I gotta throw myself a party? Like, yeah, you throw yourself a party because that's what you want. You want it how you want it. Yeah, your husband might not do it, but it's like 20 years and not one time has he ever even tried. Like, even if he do you a party before and you didn't necessarily like the way it was, it's like, okay, this time I'm gonna do it my way. But at least, like, why this man ain't never tried to do nothing, no party or nothing for you for your birthday? That's crazy. 20 years. But I mean, honey, that's their marriage. But I'd rather just be a single woman than a married single woman, because I'm taking on your burdens and your stress and I don't get nothing in return. Like, no. But anyway, so they kind of end it there, but it picked back up later on. So anyway, we go over to Simone's. Dr. Simone and her family are having a dinner. And her son says he wants a new car and he wants for her to pay for his law school. Dr. Simone says he spent $60,000 on a credit card, and she says she's not paying for law school. The son says he think that she should pay for it because rich white kids' parents pay for them to go to school so they can come out debt free and then they be millionaires or whatever. And Simone said, what about the ones that pay all their money for school and the kids come out and they still ain't doing nothing? It's kind of valid points on both sides. Like, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I feel like Simone's son, you at least need to look like you try. How about you go say, I'm finna go to law school, I'm finna take out loans, get grant. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do everything I can so the financial burden won't be on you, and I'm gonna try to do it. And I feel like Simone does make good money, but I feel like the lady, she literally said like she's ready to like retire, but she can't retire because she's still financially taking care of her sons. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she still got to work hard. Like, she's nowhere near retirement. And I feel like if the son would at least put forth the effort and go get the loans or whatever himself, Simone would probably help. Like, Simone will probably just bless you randomly, like 6 months into school. Like, okay, I ain't even gonna say 6 months. You might be done graduate, and once you graduate and you working and you trying to pay off your student loans, Simone might just be like, here you go, 10K, what's the account number for your student loan? I'm finna put 10K on it to pay it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that might not be a whole lot compared to the debt you accumulated, but I really think Simone would help them. But I don't think she wants to just be writing checks every semester trying to pay for y'all schooling. Like, I feel like she wants y'all to get it off of her back. She's sick of it. And she also said if she's dead before he finishes law school, then what? Simone ain't wrong. And I feel like Dr. Simone, don't work yourself into an early grave over there trying to take care of them 3 grown men. Don't do it. Free yourself. That's what these women like to be male centered and just, child, I mean, that's your son. Ain't nothing wrong with helping your son. But it comes to a point. And it also comes to the point, what is Cecil doing? Cecil, if you working and you got some money, why don't you pay for the boy to school since you agree with them? Since you think they should pay for. Why is, I saw somebody tweet, hold on, I'm about to pull up the tweet, because when I tell you I was Let me see, because I retweeted it, because I was like, they right, they ate it up. They said, imagine being the woman in the house and 3 men sitting at the table planning how they gonna spend your money. Like, literally, that's the story of someone. Like y'all up here at the table telling the lady how y'all finna spend her money. That's crazy. Simone, you dealing with the type of family that you need. You divorce the man and you let him have the kids. I mean, the kids grown, but I tell them, baby, don't call me unless it's an emergency. Call your daddy. When your credit card bill do, call your daddy. When your car insurance do, call your daddy. Car note, when your rent, well, they say they buying an apartment, when your mortgage due on your apartment, call your daddy. I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all. Simone, free yourself, go live your best life. Cause literally, like you said, what if you date for like if you keep living like that and carrying the whole family on your back, you gonna stress yourself until you may be no longer here. And Dr. Simone got on my nerves last season, but now seeing this make me truly understand that lady's over there miserable. But it's like, you have the ability to free yourself. I don't know why some women act like they can't get themselves out of these situations, like divorce him. And I like Cecil as a person. I don't think he's a bad guy, but I just think him and Simone, maybe they were more compatible when they were younger, but they have grown apart. Like, and he don't be trying. I feel like you're supposed to protect your partner, even if it's from your own kids. If Simone is over there being financially abused by 3 men, like, okay, the son's financially abusing the Cecil, you supposed to stand up and be like, look. And realistically, if you was over there holding down what you supposed to be holding down, they wouldn't really be able to financially abuse her, because if you agree that, oh, we're supposed to help these kids, if you was bringing home the bread, you would be able to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, both of y'all would be contributing to the kids, and she wouldn't feel like, oh, it's just all on me. Like, it just feel like she's the only one working hard. So it's like, yeah, Cecil, you not protecting someone. You leaving her out there vulnerable for y'all sons, and they are leeches. Like, they are draining her, and it seemed like, since you agree with them, like, is you over there draining her bank account too? Like, I don't know. Well, we know he is. Y'all remember Kids Force? Y'all remember Cecil was over there talking about he wanted to start a company, Kids Force, and then when he took, what did he take out? Like, it was a nice chunk of money. Like, was it 20? I don't think it was. I believe it was more than 20. It was at least 20,000, I believe, that he took out of a savings account, which probably was majority of Simone's money. Like, girl, this is why you can't you cannot put no man on your bank account. Like, honey, no. We can have a joint bank account for bills and whatnot, but I'm only contributing whatever amount need to be paid for the particular bill. Baby, I'm not loading up no savings account with you, especially when I'm the one putting the majority in it, and then you just go take 20+ thousand dollars out at any given time, and I know majority that was my money. Like, no, honey, no. It almost seems like it's not beneficial to be married if you're going to be the primary breadwinner as the woman, especially when the man ain't doing nothing. Like, what do Cecil be over there doing? Like, oh my God, this is terrible. Free Dr. Simone, honey. And Dr. Simone had got on my nerves last season, but it's like, I really understand why she liked it, but they don't make it okay. Like, it's no excuse for how she treated Quad, how she was, you know what I'm saying, like, all mad and aggressive. But that lady is walking around mad because she is sick of them men in her household. Simone, would just free yourself, sister. She said she always feel like it's 3 against 1, and Cecil always on the boys' side. He scared to go against them. Baby, they all are just over there applying. They over there, they done got with Todd, and they done came up with a scheme on how they finna get your money. That's what they over there doing. So yeah, this is just unfortunate, but these are like the results of what happens when a woman, especially that older generation of women, they become extremely male-centered, and they feel like it's better to have a piece of a man than no man. I ain't saying Cecil ain't no good man or whatever like that, but in comparison to a woman like Dr. Simone, who is the primary breadwinner, who is ambitious and stuff like that, like, I don't know if they, you know what I'm saying, especially over the later years since we've been watching the show, I don't know if they really, I do think they love each other, but sometimes love ain't enough, baby. Sometimes love ain't enough. No, if I'm finna stress myself to the point of being financially abused and being put into an early grave, like, it's just not even worth it. Love is not enough. Like, I'd rather have peace. Yeah, I feel bad for Dr. Simone. But yeah, you have to let that male sentence go. Like, it's okay to get divorced. Shout out to Quad. Quad been living her best life since she divorced that man. She look happy, she don't look stressed. And she said that at some point, she was like, yeah, child. And then, oh, child, we gotta get to it. I'm trying not to jump around too much. I'm trying to stay on each topic. But yeah, they messed the women up in it. Like, it's okay to get married to somebody that's equally yoked and somebody who genuinely cares about you and your well-being. Somebody who's not gonna sit there and watch you work your fingers down to the bone while they just sit there and think about how they gonna spend your money. When they see you are clearly stressed, distressed, and being financially abused by y'all kids, and then they can just add on to it, like, and agree with the kids, like, no, we're not finna financially abuse your mother. Like, no, this lady has worked hard, provided this life, and she ready to retire. So no, we're not paying for law school. If you take out the loans and stuff like that, I might convince her to throw, you know what I'm saying? We might can come together and throw 10,000 here, 10,000, you know what I'm saying? Like, and help you pay it down. But no, we're not just gonna be writing checks. Well, and your mama ain't finna be writing checks, because we know that's a moment. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I feel like they taught the older generation of black women that your lifestyle is not complete until you have a husband. You go to school, you get educated, you know what I'm saying, you get everything you want in life, but you also gotta have that man there, because it ain't gonna look complete if you ain't got that man there. But I'm proud of the young girls that understand that we don't have to get married to have the complete life. You know, marriage can be a good thing, but we just not going for anything. We not just getting married just because, like, we want to fit into the societal norms. Like, we want to, if we're gonna get married, we want to be treated right and valued in the marriage. Like, we want to be respected and just protected. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to just marry a man just to say, like, oh, I'm married, like I'm doing what everybody else doing, like I'm doing the marriage and the family thing. Like, yeah, I'm cool with doing it, but it's gonna have to be somebody that's like equally yoked and genuinely cares about me. Like, no, you can't gang up with our kids against me. Yeah, and I think, and like I said, I feel that way about Dr. Simone and Contessa. I feel like they got married to fit the societal norms and not be the outcast. Like, especially Dr. Simone, like, I really could see her. I think that lady just want to be free. I think she would genuinely just be happy if she was able to just go out here and enjoy her money. I think that lady want to enjoy the money that she has worked hard for, but the men is over there trying to figure out how they gonna spend her money. They both are miserable in their marriages, like, no shade, and it's like oozing from their pores, like, child. Yeah, because to me it looked like instead of Cecil being helpful to her, it seems like him and her sons are baggage onto her life. Like, it's nothing, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't really benefit her in any way. Yeah, I think she just want to enjoy the fruits of her labor. It made me sympathize with her. It's not okay for her to be going around lashing out on people, but it did make me sympathize with her. You know, because it just makes sense of why Dr. Simone, go to therapy by yourself. Don't even go to no marriage counseling. Go to therapy by yourself. You need to work on whatever reason in your childhood that you think you need a man and to put up with him and all that stuff, and hopefully you find peace and able to live a stress-free life. So anyway, they go to Brandy's party. Dr. Heavenly starts out being messy. She asked Brandy, did her husband plan the dinner for her? And she said yeah. Then Dr. Heavenly says, well, Dr. Contessa's husband didn't plan her, so maybe you should tone it down. Dr. Heavenly low-key stirred up all the stuff at the table, and I'm gonna tell y'all how in my mind I think she did, because Dr. Heavenly I don't think she really want to be in the middle of the mess, but she like low-key like pushing other people up to do the stuff, and they don't even, I don't know if they really catching on, but I'm catching on in my opinion. Like, this is what I think, because I ain't slow. Like, I can catch on to what's going on. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like Brandy ain't got to tune nothing down. What you mean? I got to tone it down that my man told me, you know what I'm saying, put together a little something, whether it's a big, you know, whether he went all out, but, you know, he put a little something together for me. Why do I got to tone that down? Because Contessa man did. And I feel like she put in Brandy's head. So, you know, when stuff hit the fan later, that's already in Brandy's head, like, oh, Contessa hate on me a little bit. or Contessa gonna feel some type of way because my man actually did plan me something. And then she kept bringing, Dr. Heaven kept bringing up that the lady husband paid for her and her friends. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Toya and Dr. Jackie for a minute. They was being messy, and Toya gonna come in and tell Dr. Jackie and them that they shouldn't feel underdressed. And Dr. Jackie clocked in and told Toya everything ain't about a name brand that look nice. And I agree with Dr. Jackie. You don't have to always wear, you know what I'm saying, this name brand. Because Toya, I ain't even gonna lie, Dr. Jackie has a sense of style. Not my particular style, but you know, she like a classy older lady. Toya just look like she buy stuff for the name brand and just put it on sometimes, and it don't be like, yeah, I don't know. And then Dr. Jackie said that sometimes the women at the party have more places to go than just that party because they actually professionals. And she said, and then Toya was like, oh, who you talking? Oh, somebody you talking about everybody or something? And she said, no, I'm just talking about you, Toya. Toya, leave that lady alone. She wasn't bothering you in that moment. You come in there throwing shade and Jackie got with you. Okay. Dr. Jackie can give a old nasty read, child. And Toya said if being professional means being like you, I want to be me. And Dr. Jackie said, I don't want to be you. And I just think everybody got a preference. I love that Dr. Jackie is a successful career woman, and things like that. I do think that because Toya lacks her own career, it's like something is missing inside of her. Like Toya is a stay-at-home mom, which is a good thing, but you know, I think sometimes she's not completely fulfilled, you know what I'm saying, just because she's a wife and a mom, you know what I'm saying, and she don't really got nothing else to do. And on the other hand, I think Dr. Jackie is fulfilled career-wise, but not marriage-wise. But she just putting up with Curtis because, like I said, she come from that old generation of, oh, she gotta have a man like to complete the image. You know what I'm saying? Of that. I do think Toya and Dr. Jean are really happy. Like I think they do genuinely like each other. You know what I'm saying? They have their little hiccups and moments. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But I think they really try to work through it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like that's the difference. Like they just two different people. You know what I'm saying? Contessa says that she cooked brunch the next day, and for the people that she didn't get to hang out with, you know, a lot at the party, and Scott was in the back smoking cigars. She shaded Brandon, asked her, hold on. She shaded Brandon, asked her, should they pray to God or to her husband? Because she kept saying thank you to her husband for the party or whatever on FaceTime. And Heavenly started laughing and high-fived Contessa. But, Heavenly wasn't really laughing at the fact that Contessa said it. Heavenly was laughing at the fact that Contessa just walked herself right into how them other women was finna read her. Like, because everybody be looking at Contessa crazy, like, how dare you try to talk about somebody else, man, and you over there suffering with Scott. So she know by Contessa saying it that all the women was at the table was finna jump on her. So she was up there laughing because she looking like, I ain't got to do it this time. I ain't got to be the bad guy. You done walked yourself right into it, and these women is finna go in on you. And I really think that's why she was laughing at high-fiving, because it was like, girl, you don't know, you just walked yourself right into it. She just, yeah, she baited herself right up into that. And Dr. Heaven is 1,000% right in the confessional. She said Contessa complained about her husband to her friends, and then she get mad if you remember. Like, Contessa, girl, Contessa really get on my nerves. I like her in a way, but baby, more and more she just showing she male centered, and it's just disgusting. Like, and she said something about, oh, I don't want to be like my single friends. I'd rather have a ring than a Rolls Royce. And yes, Quad said I got a ring and a Rolls Royce, and I got peace. I know that's right. Tell her, Quad. Tell her. Toya told Contessa, what you call it, all we see is you do is complain about your marriage all the time, about your husband. And then Contessa shot back and was like, oh, well, Toya, you be complaining too, blah 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 blah. Toya do be complaining about Eugene sometimes, but I feel like it's still not the same, because we see Toya complain about whatever she going through with Eugene, but then we also see Toya and Eugene have a scene where they sit down and talk about it and try to come up with a, you know what I'm saying, a way to fix it. And he's open to it. Like, he want to make sure Toya happy. She want to make sure that he's happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell it's a mutual love there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they may get off track sometimes, but they care about each other to try to bring it back together. But Contessa, on the other hand, is just walking around passive aggressive to Scott. And Scott ain't gonna change, and she ain't gonna really confront him about it because she knows she's not gonna get nothing. Like, he's not gonna bend, or, you know what I'm saying, like, try to compromise with her at all. Like, she knows she just gotta take him however he is. And I feel like she mad because other people ain't gotta do that. And she said she been married 20 years, and if she focused on the negative, she'll be like her single. Yeah, I feel like she was low-key shading Quad in it. Now that I'm really thinking about it, like, girl, Quad look happy. Quad look like she's living a happy life. I don't know, sister. Quad look way more happy than you, because you look like you over there suffering. You over there trying to, oh, I'm gonna stay together for my kids and all that stuff. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with being a single woman when you have peace. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And you're a doctor, Dr. Contessa. You're on Married to Medicine, and you're a doctor. You have plenty of money rolling in. You could still live a very nice life, whether you married to that man or not. Like, so I don't understand why you sitting there putting yourself through that misery. Yeah, and yeah, it's nothing. I just want the single girls to know it's nothing wrong with being single. You rather be single and have peace by yourself than to and wait until you can find a man that's really gonna consider you and respect you, than to just have a marriage just to say you married. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with Dr. Contessa. Be single and happy before you be married and miserable. That's all I can say. Let me see. And then Quad says somebody, oh yeah, Quad said she got the wedding ring and the Rolls Royce, and she said, and I don't have a headache. Now clock that. I know that's right. Simone, what Simone says, Quad said somebody, a lot of y'all here, some of y'all ladies here don't want to be married. And Simone said, who else besides me here don't want to be married? I said, oh, Dr. Simone, we finna go back down this road again. And y'all, I'm sorry, let that lady be happy. If Dr. Simone go back to this reunion this time, I thought it was a good thing last time, but really, like, on down the line, it do look like that lady is sad and suffering. If she comes to the reunion this time and announce the divorce, and y'all try to put them people back together, y'all gonna piss me off. Like, let that lady go and be free. Did y'all see she's over there, like, drowning? Them men is over there just drowning. Like, no, Dr. Simone, baby, I be done divorced them people, that man, and moved to California. Like, him and them chaps wouldn't know where I was at for months. And then I finally tell the kids, like, oh, I moved to California. I wouldn't even tell them what part. No, I don't want to see y'all. I don't want to visit y'all. The most you can call me for is if you hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hungry and you saying you got nothing to eat, I'll cash up you some money. If not, you and your daddy, I don't care if all of y'all got to move in the house together and split the bills, whatever, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. They didn't stress that lady out. Yeah, I hope, I don't think Contessa's gonna leave. I think Simone, I feel like she do got it in her to finally leave. And the sad part is Cecil is not even bad as Scott. Like, Scott just really don't even care about the lady. Cecil, I feel like he care about Simone and he love her, but he still just not gonna go against the kids. Like, I don't know, and that's weird. And it's not like she don't want the best for the kids either, but she just tired of being drained trying to take care of them grown men. So I don't know, but I think Dr. Simone got a little more fight in her, and if she really care about herself and her well-being, I feel like she would go ahead and divorce him. Contessa, I feel like just done made up in her mind, like, I'm just sit here and suffer and stick it out because I'd rather be married than single. I'd rather my kids have a two-parent household. A two-parent household where you see your mother basically living as a single woman anyway. Like, she's legally married to your father, but she's suffering every day, and she always complaining and being passive aggressive. Girl, we sick of it. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go, but I'll catch y'all in the next video, and y'all come in and let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Peace.